Hello and welcome to another episode of One on One. I am so thrilled to have with me Tony Habre, who is the founder and CEO of Addmind Hospitality and AlphaMind Group. How are you, Tony?
I'm great, Simone. Thank you so much for having me.
No, it is absolutely my pleasure. I've been wanting to speak to you for a very, very long time, and I'm glad we're making this happen.
Great. I'm happy.
Good. So I want to start this interview by asking you, how was your day so far?
My day has been a bit
Crazy.
Yeah, has been a bit. When you don't sleep now, young kids sometimes with what we have tends to be a bit tough. But that's a great time for a chat.
Yes. I don't know how you do it all, honestly.
Yeah.
So I would like to go back into time a little bit with you to get an idea of who you are as a person, and then we can talk a lot about all of the wonderful success you've had in the hospitality world. Is there a specific core memory that you have from when you were younger that you feel like has shaped the man that you are today?
Look, honestly, I've always been sociable. I've always have a lot of friends, and I like people in general. I have the same friends, but I like people in general. And I think this, and moreover, I was always been a practical guy. You know what I mean? I've always been adventurous, practical, like to do new things. I did my first event, I was 16.
Wow.
Yeah, very young. I wanted to open a DVD shop.
DVD.
Actually, I've never said that, by the way.
Wow, when last have I heard that word?
Yeah. Again, I was school or first year university, not even. So went, right. So I've always been, and Lebanon has a lot of, it's not a corporate country, but it's a very entrepreneurial place. So it's very easy to open any business in Lebanon because it doesn't cost that much to open.
Okay.
Like South Africa.
Yes.
So you can have very small businesses. So from beginning a bit this, and then I did more events, and then I managed the beach club, and then went into this amazing journey.
I'm curious to know, how did your DVD business go?
Didn't go. It actually didn't go. We did, and then the people that were with me, many people talk, but few people execute.
Yes, that is very true.
Many people talk, but when you reach to the finish line, this is where people get scared. So, and I had that a lot with many people. We do mostly at early stage when I was really young. I had that a lot because many times, I promised, and I'm a man of my word. So, and again, growing up in Lebanon and this type of country it's more a gentleman type of.
Yes. Very nice.
Yeah.
What is it, or how would you describe that level of action that you have? Where does it come from? Because a lot of people talk and
today or in general?
In general.
Action, you mean?
Like to actually do something that you say you're going to do. A lot of people want to do things, but you've done it.
Look, honestly, it's the usual answer, to be honest with you. But again, it's the triggers. Honestly, you need triggers. For example, when I first started, I don't know what I was getting myself into. You know what I mean? And again, maybe if I was a little bit older, or I knew how to do a business plan or even Excel, even though I wasn't in university.
I still don't know how to do that.
So, the triggers usually is when I first started, I jumped. I'm the type that jump into things.
Right.
Which is, again, one of the main reasons of our success, and sometimes the main reason of our failures.
Okay, fair enough.
Much better lately with the presence of boards and all of that.
Yes.
But I'm talking at early stages, that was been, and this is what also led us here in a way or another. But you need triggers. So these triggers can be debt.
Yeah.
Massive trigger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some of it is achievement because something in your childhood happened, or something that you want to overachieve. You have to take care of your family. You have to take care of this. So it's usually this trigger. And honestly, sometimes if people, and if I didn't have a couple of those triggers, maybe I don't know if I would have.
You don't know who you'd be somebody else,
Yeah, maybe
right?
I think those triggers, it's always the negative that leads to the positive. So today I had incredible amounts of debts, and I was in a business. I never managed a business before, but I had to make it. They say, I don't know the Arabs, they say creativity comes from survival sometimes. you know.
Yeah.
So
I actually love that you said this as an answer. I'm not just saying that because I think it's so true. A lot of the time when you ask questions like this, you always get like, oh, you know, I got it from my passion, I got it from my dad, or, you know.
Look, Anna, the hardest thing, not the hardest, I think what I've managed, I think what we've managed, every time I say you stop me.
Okay, deal.
What we've managed to do is that we combined those triggers with passion.
Yes, tenacity.
Creativity, vision, we want to create concept, we want to do this, we want to do that. This is, I think, what we managed to do since 2000. I'm talking since this birth of Addmind, because we were young and this country was just starting. But this shaped us now, and half of my team is still with me since 2003. I'm talking, so we tried. Okay, we have those triggers, great, but we're not gonna work only for the triggers.
Of course,
we need to have a vision. We need to have something. We need to have that. So this is basically how I think we made it from this. This was the trigger, but we made something beautiful out of it.
Thank you so much for that answer. That was really beautiful. You spoke about how you've had people with you since the inception till now.
Yeah.
That speaks to the kind of leader that you are, the kind of human being that you are. Tell me about your leadership.
And about them.
And about them, yes. So tell me about that relationship and that dynamic and your leadership style.
Look, this is, again, when you work at this industry is a very special industry. It's not you live in it. It's your life, it's your service. You live in it. You become, you become a bond. You become you laugh, you joke. The things that happen during the day, night, day. It is a fun thing. Problems, this, new staff, goes, people coming. So you become, and again, because we were a very, if you want, growing company, very fast, and so today it's like you're playing football or playing basketball. You become okay, you do this, I do that, come on, So we become strong. And again, to be honest, Addmind back then, at least, till that was survival of the fittest. So it was whoever was strong, he was take more jobs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I had people grow from nothing to become. So it was till, of course, we became. And I'm just talking about the old days because it's more fun, I imagine, for you.
Yes.
We'll get to now if you want later. Exactly. But now we're still focusing on the early stages, which are a bit fun to talk about.
Yeah, it's nice to reminisce a little bit, to see how far you've come. If you were to speak to Tony, 16-year-old Tony with that DVD business, what would you tell him about what you've built today? What would you tell him?
Look, honestly, I don't know, but I've always, to be honest with you, not to say it in any way, but I've always knew that I was gonna do something.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
I was always, thought that. And I never thought about it in a way that I just thought I'm going to do something, you know what I mean? From day one. And I worked very, 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 very hard for it. It was a very hard, very long journey. Yeah. So what I would tell him that enjoy the ride. This is what usually people tend, even at this stage, you do stuff, but usually it's not easy to always enjoy the ride. Obviously, as we said earlier, many people would say, but the ride is not always as rosy, even though sometimes you're providing results and you're doing great and this, but it's not you're not enjoying what you're building. People ask me many times, you should be. So you pass in stages. Sometimes you're doing very well, but you're not happy about something because, and then sometimes you're not doing very well, but you're very happy because your team. You know what I mean? So honestly, this is what I would say is the people that can enjoy the ride. No one can enjoy it all the time.
Sure.
But the idea is to enjoy it and to get a bit more every time, a bit more percentage.
I hear that. That makes a lot of sense. It's good advice, actually. Now, I know this is difficult because I don't think your day is the same every day. But what does a typical day in your life look like right now?
Well, usually I'm a very, very early riser.
Okay.
Very early riser.
Okay.
I try to find a neighbor to walk with.
You try?
I try because not everybody wakes up at 5 a.m. You know what I mean? So usually I do a walk a very early morning, and then I see my kids. They go to school. I passed a while before I had an injury, so now I'm back to the gym
Okay.
every other day, and then I go to the office.
Yes.
My days in the office are half-half.
Okay.
Some of them are, I have weekly meetings, and then I actually, to be honest, now I'm fine. And before
it was hectic.
As a part of before, it was hard for me to keep a monthly meeting,
Wow.
not a weekly meeting.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? And because I was looking for an opportunity,
Yes,
and it was
you're
always,
busy.
So now it's half-half. A bit of weeklies and all of that, and a bit of looking at opportunities, thinking about that,
Balancing
traveling, coming, doing.
Yeah.
This is the idea, but I'm trying to work smarter.
Very nice.
I'm trying to work because I can tend to work a lot, and I can tend to, and sometimes it's not always the right way, but I can, we can old habits sometimes die hard, so I can work, so I'm trying to
take a breather.
Take a breather every now and then.
That's good.
And
so
take advice from the coaches that I see and the books I read.
This is excellent. I think everybody needs a little bit of mentorship at no matter what stage.
It's a must at any stage. And again, we come from a culture where it's sometimes not cool to have. I think from day one, having a mentor, having a coach, having whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. Anything helps.
I agree.
Anything helps.
What's the very first step to building a hospitality group that lasts? Where would you even start if you were to give somebody advice?
Look, to be honest, and that's where I think there's two.
Okay.
There's the one that's starting young, and again, it depends a lot on the investments. So there's two things. The one that is starting himself, I don't know, a 25-year-old or 27 or 23 or 30, that is starting fresh. He can be a bit older. It's not age limit. I mean, he's starting from one restaurant. So if you don't understand the operation, if somebody doesn't really understand how to manage a restaurant, a bar, whatever, they're different, but a bit similar, but different.
Okay.
So if you're not gonna understand the operation, you will never build a company. That's an impossibility. And many people or many young will start, I'll hire a manager. Hire a manager, but you need to work more than the manager, and you need to understand what the manager does. I don't know how to cook. I have zero knowledge in food, nor in the bar. But I know the costing. I know this. I know exactly how it works. I know how it's done. I know all the science behind it. I know how to control it. And I know every single job in a way or another, except cooking. I can actually, but it's easy. Okay.
Just give it a...
Yeah, so that's one side. The other side, if you have money and you have means and you want to invest, you need to find that guy or somebody a bit, and invest in him.
Yes.
It's either this or that. So if you have means and you're an investor, so you need to find me 20 years ago.
Right. No, that's great advice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is the right thing. And there's great people out there. And that's something I would like to do in the future, obviously.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It will be more fun and it's fun. So find the right concepts, and usually if somebody is already with investment capabilities, he should have built a good business and this, so he knows how to build teams and because usually those people don't know how to manage companies. They know how to manage a restaurant.
Yes.
But more importantly is to manage a restaurant, and then you learn how to manage a company.
Yeah.
So if you have the both sides, then it's great. And I would have loved at the beginning if I had someone like that with me.
Right.
It would have changed all but again, I wouldn't have learned how to manage a company. So it took me a while. Okay, that's so different.
You said something so interesting that there is a slight difference between running a bar, running a restaurant, managing a bar, managing a restaurant. Can you tell me what that difference is?
First of all, I think I said it wrong. It's not a slight difference.
Okay.
It's a big difference.
Okay,
it's a big difference. Look, it's and I learned it the hard way.
Okay.
I learned it the hard way because I put people from here to there, thinking all it's the same business, and it's totally not. Because in the restaurants, obviously, they're built more on long-term consistency. You know what I mean, and the different expectations from the guests. Nightclubs, obviously, totally different ball game. People get music and fashion are very related, so people get bored. Now they like house, tomorrow they like R&B, after that they like Arabic, and then they like commercial. And I can go back to 25 years. It's funny actually.
Wow.
You know, yeah, now they like this. Yeah, it's okay. Now, okay, let's put this.
Back to the drawing board.
Yeah, back, get back, put this CD, get it, and then they like that, and then, you know what I mean. So it's this, and each one of them you're getting. And for me, that's why I say what we provide in our venues. And this is, I think, one of the major differences in what we do is because we provide a fun place.
Yes.
I like people. I'm someone who gets bored very quickly.
Yes.
So I want people to have fun, and having fun is talking to a waiter, having fun is fun is looking at the menu, having fun is listening to music, anything part of it. And that's why I think we are doing well now in our restaurants, because we come from entertainment and we managed to create this
like a fun
proper restaurant, proper vertical, and we added to it the entertainment aspect and the fun element and the style that we have. But back to your question, so it's a character thing. Some people are built to be in restaurants, some people are built to be in a bar, and some people are built to be in a nightclub.
Sure.
It's not the same character. It's a different set of skills, and today in this business, and I'm talking when you even actually anything, waiter, manager, general manager, this business character for me is a very important trait in who you hire, because at the end of the day, as a guest, you're dealing with a character, and this character will shape your fun journey in this restaurant, from the person at the door, from imagine, if somebody would ask me, do you have a reservation with an empty restaurant? I know I don't have a reservation, and it's empty. Please let me. Just say hi. Just say hi.
This has happened
Please
to me
don't ask me
so many times.
Do you want? I don't have it. Just say hello. How are you? Do you have it?
Get in.
You know what I mean? So
I know what
characters are very important, and again, some characters they can be great in a bar, but will fail drastically in the restaurant because they're not consistent in this. They're a bit, it's a different
energy.
So the person need to fit the Haida discipline. It's a, places open at night, places open day and night. Restaurants are open 7 days a week.
Yes.
Dinner bars open at night.
Yeah.
Different
preparation.
So
that is very interesting. I never thought about it from a person point of view, but that makes so much of sense. Even when looking at my own experience as a consumer, going out, that's fascinating. That's very, very good insight. What's the biggest misconception you think people have about running a lifestyle group at the scale that you are doing it?
People have over us, you mean?
Yes, like in general, what do you think people it's like a myth or they don't think about?
Maybe I think we have the best job in the world.
Okay. Okay. Like super fun. You're always out.
Yeah. They come here, they have fun, they're in lit. Wow, what a wonder. You work in lit. It's amazing.
It's lit.
But I work in lit, I don't party in lit.
You see? Good point.
So the misconception, I think the amount of hard work that takes in this. And even on the level of the staff, sometimes a bartender, he's smiling the whole night, or a waiter smiling the whole night, working 7 hours, and then the guest the guy is he might have a bad day that day, and he's not in a good mood, but he has to smile, and he has to be nice, because that's part of his job, to be nice. He cannot get his problems to work, and his problems can show to guests, so it's a tough business to be into if you can't control your emotions. And
I love that. Like you work at lit, but you don't party. So that makes a lot of sense. You have scaled Addmind, and we're going to talk about AlphaMind because that's very exciting too. But you've scaled Addmind from a single venue to this global lifestyle group. What has been the most important business decision you have made along the way?
Honestly, the most important decision was making Addmind. No, really.
Okay.
Because before Addmind, I started in bar and Pulse.
Okay.
And then I had the Morea, the beach club, and a nightclub. And I started in a venue, and then this is where again, when the negative things it turns into a positive thing. But being in Lebanon and because one of the bars closed because there's always a problem. So they always end up closing your venue for this and that, the road closures. So that's when I said, okay, this is not working well. And this is when I thought, let's open a company. A company never closes. A restaurant can close.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So this was, and then when you think company, and then one of the first books I read was Sir Richard Branson.
Yes.
Losing my virginity.
Yes.
And back then Virgin just came to Lebanon and all of that. So it was and I loved the way he sings and the way he works and his style and all of that, the fun and how he treats his people and all of that. So So the idea from day one, Addmind to be a company, real company, and to venture into more things. And I ventured many times, to be honest, into more things. You know, so design or so. And we still have a lot of vertical. Now there are more verticals than companies. but yeah, so that was, to be honest, the main thing. And then you can grow a company.
Yes. Yes, that's very true. Very, very nice. You opened, you closed, you reinvented, and you've done this many, many times over.
I'm ashamed to say how much.
Oh, you shouldn't be. What's the most valuable lesson that failure has taught you?
Look, honestly, one of the main thing about failure is that really this is like what all the business books talk about it. You know, that you really learn a lot from it, and it shouldn't stop you. But it's genuinely so true. This is a typical thing that every business book, every leader, every head that talks about, you learn. It's true. It's true. Hard to tell it to your kids all the time because it's hard to explain.
Yeah, gotta fail.
But look, just move forward. Continue playing. You know what I mean? Continue playing. This is at the end of the day. When you stop playing, you stop.
It's over, right?
It's over.
Yeah.
So you decide when you want to stop playing. So as long as you continue playing, you continue playing.
It's very good advice.
It's your decision. It's not anyone else's decision.
Right.
You know?
That's very good advice. Expansion sometimes can be a double-edged sword. People think they want success, but then when they get it, it's probably not what they expected. What do you think, or how do you handle growth?
You talk about more success and combining success and growth and
yes, like just everything. Like as you scale, you're growing. So how do you handle the growth? Because I imagine it's not as glamorous as people would think.
Look, again, obviously anyone building a business, as I said earlier, you have glamorous times and you have non-glamorous times. And this glamorous time and the non-glamorous time can come at a period where you are already very big. It's not, sometimes very big companies, very successful companies go bankrupt, or close, or sell, or whatever, or downsize, or. So you never know when this is happening. Managing that, again, and because I only worked in my company.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
That's actually true.
Our company.
Yes, yeah. Our company. I got it. That's actually true. You've only worked.
So I've only worked there.
Yeah.
So I've learned everything there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And every phase had its difficulties.
Yeah.
In Lebanon for 10 years, the concept of a board doesn't exist. And it started existed when we came to Dubai, and not at the beginning. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So, and again, at the end of the day, it was still small. You didn't need, even though back then you still need. Now, for example, I talk to people that some of them I partner up with or friends, or I tell them, guys, I know you think you're small and I know you think it, but now is the right time to get a board or to get an executive board or to get an advisory board. Today, it's not, when I grow. No. They will help you grow nicely. They will help you. Somebody, a very good friend of mine that has always been a good friend, told me once, a company is as good as its board.
Okay.
I never understood that till lately.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it's true. Because the board is the one that, and again, young, and so it's just living every moment and always, never think you're the smartest guy in the room, and accept, because I learn from the people that come to Addmind, and I've learned mostly from the people that came to Addmind. I learned from them. They taught me, you know what I mean, how to get this, because again, I only work there.
Yes.
So today you have to be here humble and understand that those people here you came, you want to learn from them.
Yes.
They have different set of skills than what you have. Not to feel they're taking my place and again, maybe because I'm the founder, it's difficult to somebody to take my place.
Yes, that's
but
true.
Still, I think the ego trip can really stop your expansion. This is what usually stops your growth, expansion, because the more you grow, the more you need to be to listen more and to hide. When you're small, you can do whatever you want.
That's true.
This is what people don't understand. And the more you grow, the more you have to abide by the rules more.
Yes.
It's not the other way around.
Yeah, because when you're smaller, you can make more decisions easily. But now you've got to, that makes sense. On the topic of board members and partners, how do you find the right partners? What do you look for?
Look, again, we're already usually you need, again, I think culturally it's very important.
Okay.
Very, very, very important. And again, we're a very culture-driven company, and not only culture as people, as this, and that's why for us was choosing somebody from the region. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yani, from the from Abu Dhabi was nice for us because we understand each other. We're Arabs. We're from here. We started here. You know what I mean? I actually started in Abu Dhabi. So we understand. And again, we have the same, what's it called? The grit to grow.
Yes.
Today, we want to rule here and the world.
Yes.
And they have the same, and they take risk and they go and they invest. So this is, and there's a bit of unknown that I like personally. You know what I mean? Because you don't know where it's going to, because if you go with an international company, they're sometimes a bit, because they're much older.
Yeah.
And now we started with Admo.
Yes.
It's a new company. It's not a 25 years old company or that was in the States and then went to Europe. You know what I mean?
Yes.
They're new like us.
Yeah.
So you have to show that you culturally fit.
Yes.
Ideally, properly agree on strategy and not to be upset of where it's going. You know what I mean? So you don't say, I did the wrong, and again, back to before, you need to enjoy the journey because it's not gonna be whoever partner you choose, you're gonna have ups and downs with them. It's impossible not to. Whoever says, no, it was great all the time, it's like,
that's a lie.
It's a lie.
Yeah.
Come on.
That is very true.
No, because if you're not, أكيد like conflict resolution.
Exactly.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I was no, it was.
Yeah, amazing.
Come on.
No problems.
Between us.
Yeah, exactly. You mentioned Admo, and I think it's a perfect time to talk about AlphaMind. So, you explain it to me. Tell me about the birth of AlphaMind.
AlphaMind was created as a JV between us and Admo. Admo being the majority partners.
Okay.
Admo is Alpha Dhabi and Monterock. Alpha Dhabi is one of the companies of Abu Dhabi, and Monterock is a private equity that owned Namos. All right, so they created a lifestyle company where they got into Namos, Selavi, M Sharif, and us.
Okay.
With us, because we're not a single brand company.
No, you're not.
Not at all.
Not at all.
So we carved out big part of our brands, mostly the lounges and the restaurants.
Okay.
And we created AlphaMind.
Love it. Love the name.
Me too. So we created AlphaMind with the idea again of growing, because again we needed more capital, we needed to grow, blah blah blah, all of this. So we need a very strong partner to help us in strategy, in growth, in funding, in the whole dynamic, and to have partners like the restaurants they have, so we can all grow together globally.
Sure.
I know we have the biggest footprint here, so we call national champion, if you want. That's how we call it together.
I like that.
So like every country will have, and then we try to help each other as much as possible.
That's fantastic. So what's the plan for AlphaMind?
Look, the plan for AlphaMind is what we're doing now, growing a lot locally and growing smartly.
Globally.
Internationally.
Okay.
We opened in London, we opened in Ibiza, wonderful venues, and we'll continue growing smartly internationally. But I think, look, we're in the perfect, we're in the prime time, location, timing, being in the UAE today, and now you say UAE. Okay, Dubai obviously is the major one for hospitality, but now Abu Dhabi lately really much bigger growth, Iraq with wind and all of that. So today the whole city, the whole country, today you're at the perfect time. So to be honest with you, to leave it, it's not the perfect, because Europe is Europe.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like you have Afghan, we love India.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I think India is a very growing market and will last, and it's a start. So yeah.
In terms of markets, how do you know that this city, this market, this is good for us?
I wish I know.
Okay. No crystal balls.
Not at all.
Okay.
Look, actually, when you look at it from outside, the Zuma opened there, or Nobu there's there, or this there, and to be honest, for me, again, those Zuma and the Nobus are one of the best companies in the world in restaurants. They're amazing.
Iconic
you know what
names,
I mean? Iconic names. They've done incredibly well, and really, I think they're one of the companies that set the standard for us.
Sure.
That were the precedent. You can have
Yeah.
25 fine dining or 50 fine dining restaurants
all
in
over the world, yeah.
which is insane, you know. And then other people came, and then so they I think set the precedent of having, because now I think our industry, what was restaurant, now it's companies.
Yes.
IPOing, doing, and today this is the later thing. So people, AlphaMind can IPO, Addmind obviously.
Yes.
Right? So everybody, and today we are in the right market for that. We are in the right market for that now, because this is now bustling and bubbling.
Absolutely, you can feel it. Tony, one thing I find fascinating about you, from the moment we sat down and we spoke, you told me about the brand that you had in 2008, I believe.
8.
In Abu Dhabi, called 8, exactly. And you are the founder and you're the CEO, and you've had so many brands, but you remember them all. Like,
yes,
if you
almost.
can tell me about a brand that you had in 2008 called 8 in Abu Dhabi, I'm sure you, like, how do you keep up with all of the brands you have, and how do you do this?
Look, honestly, we take it very serious, the naming.
Yeah.
Every
cool
single,
names
we have, look, we started as a concept creation company, so the whole concept was to create concept. So every name, if you see, Kira and Lit.
Lit is lovely, I love Lit.
Yeah,
what a
Lit,
name.
yeah. So today, to get to name Lit, opening it, taking it, putting them on, that was easier than choosing the name.
I'm sure.
Naming with us is very, very important.
Okay.
So that's why I remember them all.
Okay. This is a hard question, and I almost feel bad to ask you, but I'm so curious. Out of all the brands, which one is super special, got a special place in your heart? Why?
Look, again, it's a brand that is not open now, but it's one of the brands that, because this brand launched us in a way or another in Lebanon and then launched us here, and from it we actually, it's actually White.
Okay.
Yeah. So White was the in Lebanon, started it in 2006 in the same location did Iris, and then the same location in 2019 we did Clap. So from the same location, stunning location. So, and then White here was actually a phenomenal success.
Yes,
and
it was.
And it's White and Iris that made everything for us. So it's those two brands that from there we learned everything came, and then we started doing more.
You might have been asked this question a number of times, but I'm going to ask you, hopefully in a different way. If I gave you a blank check and I told you that you could open up anything, anywhere in the world, and there were no reservations, what would you do?
Look, I would do actually maybe I would do an amazing resort.
Oof.
An amazing resort.
I can see that.
Me too.
Oh, I can see it.
I would do an unbelievable resort, where really guests will leave very happy.
I'm sure.
And I think it's something I'm sure with time it's gonna be mixed of entertainment, fitness, fun.
Everything.
You know what I mean? No, and I think this is where I think we do things different than others, because we're not like I only do this.
Yeah.
For me, it's the guest experience, having fun.
Yes.
It's not just it has to be that rigid. For me, the guest decides. I respect other companies and other places where they have sometimes a bit more rules. This is I don't serve this, I serve that. And with us, it's more the guest enjoyment.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
We are sitting in Lit, and like I told you before, I think this is one of the most beautiful locations I've been in this year. You spoke to me in the beginning about how music and fashion go together. How do you come up with these incredible concepts? Because you guys you're known for having some of the most beautiful spaces. How do you do this?
First of all, to Lit, we just won like 3 awards for Lit for design.
Yes, I can't
Look,
believe
Lit
it.
actually was I'm so happy for Lit, to be honest. Really, I'm very, 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 very happy for Lit, because Lit was also a challenge. Because we're in Jumeirah, we're in Haida. No one did a bar club here. It's the first. To have a night. But it's usually restaurants in this location. So that's one. So the idea was how to create a happy bar club. You know what I mean? That's what I told you earlier.
Yeah.
And then you just have to again decide, the values of the what do you want to do? Luxury, full on luxury. And you have to decide the feel. What is it? Luxury? You go luxury.
Okay.
We chose unbelievable designers whom I would like to say thank you
Mm-hmm.
for this. Verhal, Dewald and Nadine, unbelievable company,
Stunning.
unbelievable people. And we've worked very, very hard with them to
Mhm.
get to here.
It's
Yeah, and
stunning.
they changed like a million things.
Yeah.
And they are again, the choice of architect and the choice of the people doing the venues is very important.
Mm.
Like actually to mention also my sister, because she's been with me from the beginning, and she created White, Iris, Bar du Port, and all of that. Yeah, House of Design, Susie. Susie also, when in those venues, she embraces, she likes them. She does. You have to really choose every person working, from the architect to branding to the chef to the manager. They all need to fit.
Right.
When this synergy you can create it in a place, you're done.
Right.
You do well.
Oh, it's beautiful. Well done. It's a very, very beautiful space.
Thank you.
How do you, one, feel about the competition that you have around you today? Number two, how do you manage that feeling that you have about the competition you have around you every day?
Look, obviously it changed from
Yeah.
this business. In Lebanon, it's very competitive. Here it's also very competitive, but here it's a different style of competitive because the market is much bigger.
Okay.
So again, going from a very small market to a bigger and a much growing market now. Yeah, now Dubai now is totally different than Dubai 5 years. Look, you learn a lot from competition. I'm not gonna lie.
Sure.
You learn a lot from competition. And to be honest, the more I understand it, I see Samsung, Apple. They're all the same. We're the same.
Yeah.
We all learn, and there's somebody is stepping. You have to do it just 6 months before the other person. You know what I mean? And again, getting the location, understanding, seeing, and every one of the competition. I think we're lucky in Dubai that all the competition is doing well. We're all doing, thank God, well. So the competition is healthy.
Yes.
It's not nice when somebody's not doing well.
Very nice way to look at it.
So when people are doing well,
it's healthy. Yeah?
It's healthy. Okay, I lost a place for him, he lost a place for me, but we're all doing well. And they're all, to be honest, smart and nice people, because we all grew from here and we all build good businesses. So but again, I enjoy it a lot when I win. I'm not gonna lie.
Of course.
I love it.
I love that you said that. Good for you, as you
I
should.
love it. I love
as
it.
you should.
I love it. This is the best part of it.
You play to win, right?
Play to win.
What else are you playing for? You play to win. I love that. Okay, so what's next for you personally, and what is next for Addmind and AlphaMind?
Look, for me personally, is to manage this, like all your questions before about expansion and growth, and is to manage this period in the best way possible, to lead AlphaMind and to be with our partners to achieve the goals that we want to achieve, because they are big goals and will be one of the first in the region to get to those goals, be it an IPO or be it, so to really manage this and build a proper solid company, and do it for me personally while keeping the culture and knowing my proper role in it and getting the right team in it and all of that, and obviously balancing my life with my family and all of that, which is a massive importance.
Yes.
Yeah.
How many people do you have working for you at the moment? If you could give me a ballpark
I think we're in the 1,700, 600, 800.
Wow.
Between Addmind and AlphaMind, I think we're getting to 2,000 soon.
Do you still get involved in concept creation?
Too much sometimes.
Really?
They stop me, and they're right to do so.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's one of the things I had to navigate better. I think people in my team, when they listen to that, they're gonna tell me, okay, thank you, Tony.
They have it on camera now.
Yeah, they have it on camera. So, to be honest, this is actually one of the toughest things when you are running a much bigger company, is to step back and let other people do their work.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Let the system run on its own.
Yeah, and not get involved and not. And for a founder, sometimes it's a bit difficult.
I can imagine. I can absolutely imagine.
It's what you've been doing. You put up fire, so you have to work differently. And this is the growth, and this is where people get better or people fail.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. We're getting to, unfortunately, the close of this interview, and I don't want it to end because I'm having so much fun. But
me too, by the way.
Thank you.
You made my day.
Oh, you made my day. If you were to start all over, right? Same mindset, same Tony, but zero resources. What would you do differently?
To be honest, I almost started with zero resources. I can assure you it was
I can imagine.
very, very little resources.
Yeah.
So again, I would say the same thing, and really trying to enjoy the ride.
Okay.
This is
the
tough part. Yeah, I'd enjoy it more.
And I think you deserve that.
Usually, yeah, of course. But again, it's this balance of being very hard on yourself to get there.
Right.
It's easier said than done. That's why I say it in a way, because I know it's so hard.
Yeah.
It's very go have fun. It's not fun.
Yeah.
It's hard.
You're right.
It's very, very hard. You have moments of fun, but today it's very, very hard. You have to enjoy the hard work. You know what I mean? And just be more easy on yourself. But again, you have done it. If I was that easy on myself, I don't know if I would got it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
I hear you. I hear you. We're gonna do a fun little segment now.
Oof.
Right?
More fun than this?
Listen, I don't know. You will tell me if it's more fun than this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask you a couple of options.
Okay.
You're gonna tell me as quickly as possible which one resonates to you the most.
Okay.
Okay? Ready? Okay. Rooftop or beach club?
Rooftop.
Very nice. A long table or a corner table?
Long.
Okay. Early morning or late night?
Early morning.
This I know. Lunch or dinner?
Party lunch.
Party lunch. I'll take it. DJ or live band?
DJ.
DJ, I knew you were gonna say that. I should have put a bet on it.
Even though I'm an 80s band, I'm an 80s guy. And if it's an 80s band, I'll take 80s band.
Okay, your favorite 80s band?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite 80s band?
Dire Straits.
Okay, I don't know who that is.
No.
But we'll Google it after this.
Yeah.
Tony, thank you so much. It has been so much fun and such a pleasure getting to know you better. Thank you for your time and for being so honest.
Thank you.
Thank you.